Head coach Boo Major joins us as we get set to start the spring season with a couple exhibition matches on Saturday morning. Converse on the Hunt Seat side, Ohio State on the Western side. But Coach, I got to think you guys are excited to compete against anybody, really, with it being the start of your championship season. It's time to get moving, and I know the entire team is fired up for Saturday.
Yeah, it really is. It's time for us to get going. Another thing is that we don't have a regular season home competition until the end of February, and so I think this gives us an opportunity to just kind of get going before we start our, the heart of our season. And so I think it's great. We're really looking forward to having Converse. They've never come down here before. On a personal note, my mom was a graduate of Converse, and so was my sister, so Converse kind of holds a special place for me. And also with Ohio State, they've come down here several times, but the last time they came down here, we had a huge snowstorm, so it will be great to have them come down when the weather's going to be great, and we'll be able to use our facility like we like to.
Competitively, you guys have had a couple months off, really even longer than that, but I know from a training standpoint, you guys have been hard at work, and of course the girls have done some solo stuff and also even some non-collegiate competitions. So tell folks a little bit about how you spent those last 2 months and maybe some changes that you've seen in your team over that time.
Well, I think it sure is crucial. We want the girls to take a little bit of a break, but not a long break. If they stay out of the saddle for too long, they get rusty just like anybody else doing any other sport that requires a lot of accuracy and strength. And so I think for our girls, it's important for them to keep riding over the holidays. I think a lot of them did. I'm sure there were some that did not, but the ones that did look like they've come back ready to go. We had several that did some horse shows. It's kind of hard to do that in a 2-month period, but I know we had a lot of Western girls that went down to Florida and got a couple of competitions in down there, and some of our Hunt Seat girls had that opportunity as well. So I think as a whole, you just want to see them kind of go home, take a breath, which they've needed to do, and then say, okay, what can I do without a competition coming up, or a collegiate competition coming up? What can I do over the holidays to get myself better? And I think we saw a lot of girls working hard, and they've all come back and are working hard and are putting in 100%, and that's all we can ask of them.
Of course, Ohio State and Converse are what's on the docket for this Saturday, but it's really in a lot of ways a precursor for Georgia coming up next Friday, and then Delaware State on Saturday. Two very good teams, one of which, of course, is ranked in the top 3 in an SEC rival. So what do you want to get done this Saturday to make sure that you're firing on all cylinders when the real regular season meets get going again?
Well, I think we're looking at a lot of new folks this coming up weekend, so I think we're looking to get a lot of new people into the competition arena. There's some folks that have been competing regularly for the last 4 years that might not be competing this Saturday, and those ones that aren't, we're feeling very comfortable with and think that they will be prepared and are not going to be the ones that are going to go in and be worried and nervous about competing against a very good Georgia team and a very good Delaware State team. But I think the scrimmage this weekend gives the opportunity for some folks that didn't have as successful a fall season to get in and prove that they are what they are, that they're better than what their record shows they are. I think it also gives the opportunity for folks that maybe only got in once or twice to get in and really see how they're going to compete. I think it's just an opportunity to get in, get back in the competition mode again, get out of practicing, and actually have a competition where we can go out there and see how well we can do against, I'm sure, what's going to be a very good Ohio State team and a very good Converse team.
Last one for you, Coach. You guys had such good attendance at your exhibition against Alabama back in the fall. Really, the entire fall season. A lot of folks came out to One Wood Farm. This is the only opportunity to see the team at home for about a month. So, how important is it that you get a home crowd, and how much do you want to see a lot of Gamecocks out here on Saturday?
We would love to see a lot of folks out here, especially from the town of Blythewood. They have been so supportive of us as long as we've been out at One Wood Farm. It's a great opportunity for kids to come out and see the horses. I think it's a great opportunity for Gamecock fans, if they don't have anything else going on that is pressing, to come out and spend a morning outside in the beautiful countryside. The weather's going to be great. I think it's going to be a little chilly, but it can't stay 70 degrees forever. So I'm excited about the weekend. I hope we have a great crowd. It'll be a fun competition. A reminder that we will be running everything at the same time. So all of the Western activities will be taking place in the upper arena, and the lower arena, the jumping, will be going on at the same time that the reining is going on. So it won't be as long as the normal meets that we have. So if you're going to come, we start at 10 o'clock and it'll probably go until about 12:30 or 1. And we're looking forward to having a great crowd.
Should be a lot of fun. Coach, we'll see you Saturday.
Thanks, Rob.